Using the Ressio client portal, you'll be able to stay in the loop on all of the updates and changes being made to your project in the system, including things like selections and change orders, to-dos that you've been assigned to, and the most recent job log postings by your builder. You'll also be able to see any files and photos that have been uploaded to the project and shared with you as well. Accessing the Ressio client portal is incredibly simple using our proprietary Magic Link system. In this example, I've received an email from my builder that a carpet selection is available for my approval. So simply I can just click the Review Selection button and it will open up in the web browser directly, and this can be done on the mobile app as well, the approvals page, and I can see I have a pending carpet selection as well as a pending change order to approve. If I click into this carpet selection here, I can see my original allowance that I'm working off of and the 3 different selection options that my builder has given me. In this case, I'm going to choose to upgrade to the premium grade carpeting with a color of my choice, and I'm going to select that, confirm that selection, and then write in a quick approval note. This approval is a legally binding electronic approval, no need for additional signatures in this process. So I'm going to click approve my selection. And now not only am I actually approving that carpet selection, but it's also updating my allowance difference here as well. So I can see I had an original allowance of $5,000. I chose a $10,000 selection, and therefore I'm $5,000 over my allowance budget for this individual selection. This is also updating my builder as well. For other things and approvals like the change order that we had, I can simply click back on the approvals page here. I can see that my carpet selection has been moved to the completed column, and I can then open up my cabinets and vanities change order. In this situation, I'm approving or rejecting the entire change order. I'm going off of a cabinets and vanities plan that I'm doing here. If I have any additional questions about this change order or any other of the items within Ressio, I can simply click the messages icon here in the top right-hand corner, and this will open up the message thread specifically for this change order. I can see my builder messaged me asking about whether or not we finalized the choice of cabinet hardware. And in this situation, I can even upload my own files and photos, and I can say, well, great, I already know what cabinet hardware I'm choosing. I'm going to upload an image of that and say, yes, we chose the bronze, or the gold in this case. And I can send this over to my builder in this message, and we can communicate back and forth from here as well. I'm going to X out of this field, and I'm actually going to go ahead and approve this change order as well. If there are any additional attached files or photos, I can see them at the bottom here. I can even upload my own files and photos in situations where that might be necessary. But again, I'm going to approve the change order. I'm going to go ahead and put in a quick note here that I've approved this and confirm. And again, as we can see, that change order has moved into the completed category. Navigating within the client portal of Ressio is incredibly simple. All of our navigation tools are on the left-hand side here, including going back to that main client dashboard. If shared with us, we can see information about our specifications, we can communicate, we can add attachments as well. We have all of our approvals in one page here, including things like change orders, our proposal, and any selections that have been released to us. We have access to any of the public daily logs, and we're able to see not only a synopsis of that daily log, but any files or photos that have been attached to those as well. If we have access to the schedule, we can see that here, including a progress bar that's filling in. I have access to the phase-based schedule, so I've got some pretty high-level information here, and I can see phase completion percentages as well as the overall process of my project. I can see a simple calendar here as well with any of the activities that are going on, and then any to-dos that have been assigned to me, I can also see those here as well. So within the client portal within Ressio, we have access to a lot of information in a very easy to digest way. And this is a really powerful tool that we highly recommend that you utilize to communicate with your builder, to approve documents and changes, and to just access all sorts of details about your project.